What's up, everybody? Beast on the Street here, and I'm bringing you a headquarters gameplay on the map firing range. This is Black Ops, and sorry that I didn't post a video on Madden Connected Careers on Friday, but you know, it was a Friday, so I just wanted to kind of hang out with my friends and kind of, you know, chill since it's Friday. We all like Fridays. And in this gameplay, I ended up going 75 and 24. I'm pretty sure that this is the one that we were down by for a while, and I was playing with a bunch of randoms, and we ended up coming back. I don't know if I got any captures. I don't really play headquarters that much, but because this is Express, so if you haven't played Express, it's a really fun game mode. No ghost or second chance, so it's really fun. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Black Ops 2 perks today, and first perk from perk 1 I'm going to talk about is lightweight, and we all know that makes you run faster, and this has always been good for capture the flag, or you know, that knife mostly only using blade class we saw in the multiplayer reveal trailer. It's probably going to be really good for that one. And other than that, it's pretty much useless. You may see it used in the run and gun class, but that's pretty much it. Blind Eye, it protects you from, you know, like, I think it's controlled kill streaks in this game, in Black Ops 2. So, you know, and I don't know how many actual user-controlled kill streaks there are. I mean, there's the Claw, there's the Dragonfire, but maybe oh yeah, there's quite a bit actually, so it's gonna be, you know, pretty good, I guess. But you know, you have to use a wild card to get that and Ghost, so that's gonna prevent more people from using Ghost. And then there's Ghost, which protects you from UAV if you are moving. And you know, what does that mean? Like, what if I don't reload and move at the same time? You know, I take cover and reload. So, I mean, does that mean you're still going to show up on the minimap? Because, you know, and it's probably going to be really overpowered, you know. If you give people UAV assists, you know, for using the UAV, and whenever people get kills with it, people are going to use that Ghost, so they aren't seen by that UAV, since there are probably going to be tons of UAVs up in this game. So, it will probably be super overpowered, is what my take is going to be. And then there's Hardline, which gives you extra XP towards score streaks. So now, instead of one less kill, you just get extra XP toward the score streak, which, that's pretty good. And that, I think, it's going to be used actually more than people think, because, you know, that's going to be really helpful in games. And then we have Flak Jacket, which you take less damage from grenades, and I'm pretty sure you take less damage from lethal score streaks, so like a chopper gunner from Black Ops, you know, or like the assault drone. So yeah, which, you know, also probably going to be pretty useful, since there's going to be a lot of kill streaks up in the air. So yeah, and then in tier 2, first perk, Cold-Blooded, makes you invisible to enemy targeting systems. I think that is also, actually, no, it might be, but anyways. So I think that means invisible to, like, the new target finder. You know, you can look through walls and stuff. And the thermal sight, assuming the thermal sight is back in the game, I'm not sure about that. But, and like a motion sensor, which I think games kind of got ruined whenever motion sensors were brought into the game, because then you got campers just sitting around with those all the time, you know. So that's kind of where the game, in my opinion, got ruined. But then we had Fast Hands, which you can swap equipment faster and use equipment faster. so you can throw back grenades safely. Sorry about that. So that's kind of like a combination of Quick Draw Pro and Flak Jacket Pro from Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. Black Ops. Oh yeah, I have dogs. I forgot about that. I forget if I get them or not. I think I don't actually. But anyways, then there's Hardwired, which makes you immune to counter UAVs and EMPs, which that's useless, and that will be useless since probably no one's going to be using the EMP, since you could use a VTOL warship, dogs, or the swarm kill streak. So those aren't going to be very much used. And now that I think about it, I don't think we actually come back. I think we just phone in this game. Actually, we might, since they have the dogs. But anyways, the counter UAVs, they might be used a lot, but there's no what's it called, the support kill streaks. There's no support kill streaks, so you can't get the UAV by just getting 4 captures, with 20 deaths, so you have to get the certain amount of kills, or XP it's going to be, to get that counter UAV. But there's going to be a lot of UAVs up, so don't be surprised if those are very used. And then there is the Scavenger, which now is going to be, I don't like how you can have Ghost and Scavenger, if you know what I mean, because then you can just, be protected from UAVs, and then you can just camp in a corner and then get your Scavenger packs, It's kind of OP in a way. And yeah, we all know that just gives you more ammo and grenades, and sorry about that. Toughness, you flinch less, so that's going to be, for a sniper, that'd be probably a good perk. And it's basically just focus from Modern Warfare 3. If you played that, it's a pretty good option in Modern Warfare 3. But now for Tier 3, we have Awareness, which makes enemy footsteps louder, which is the same as what the Sitrep Pro does in any Modern Warfare 3, or and then Dead Silence, move silently. So now you'll be able to move silently and hear enemy footsteps louder if you choose the 2. If you choose Perk 3 Greed, which I'll get into that after I talk about these Tier 3 ones. So, move silently, Dead Silence, basically what it is. Then Dexterity, you climb ladders and go over objects and aim faster after sprinting. Good for submachine guns, if you're running around, but other than that, it sounds kind of useless, Sounds like, what kind of perk is that? But usually Tier 3, they aren't like, they're just kind of like for skilled players, I guess. They're more of skill, you have to have skill to be able to use them. Well, you don't necessarily have to have skill, but you have to be able to use them properly. So, then Extreme Conditioning. You sprint longer, but not forever. Once again, main uses, capture the flag, summon running gun class, and that knife and only class. Or, if you just want to kind of move around faster, be kind of more sly and sneaky, you can use that. Engineer, you see enemy equipment, which is what Hacker does in this game. And it also delays the equipment. So it's a mix of Stalker and Sitrep. So that's kind of, pretty good. I mean, it does kind of sound OP, kind of. Now you don't even have to destroy that equipment, you can just run right past it. But, the game's not fully done, So, who knows, maybe that will change. And then there's Tactical Mask, which is immune to shock charges, flash grenades, and stun grenades. That's going to be really useful for, sorry about that, you know, if you have an Xbox, if you go away, the screen gets dark. But anyways, that will be good for domination, you know, because probably people will put shock charges right on the flag, or, you know, right on any objective pretty much, so that will be pretty good. And now we get into the wild cards, which are new in this game if you haven't heard. And the first one, Primary Gunfighter, gives you up to 3 attachments on your primary weapon. You know, that sounds OP, but you get the primary weapon, you get 3 attachments, but you also have to waste 1 thing for that wild card. That's 4. That's 4. No, that's 5. Sorry about that. That's 5. Pick 10 that you lose. So now you can get, you know, your 3 perks and maybe a secondary and another and an attachment with that. You know, you don't get much else. But you know, primaries are probably the most used. Well, obviously are the most used thing. You know, whenever you're killing people most of the time. And yeah, then there's secondary gunfighter. You can have 2 attachments on that. And I don't know about that. I doubt that they're going to be fully auto weapons, since there wasn't any in Black Ops. I think there might be a 3-burst one, but I'm not for sure. You know, so really, they would be good for machine pistol, but other than that, you know, it's not going to be too useful, you know. And yeah, then there's Overkill. You get 2 primary weapons, which, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys, how much you play, but usually, or how good you are, but I just pick up another weapon because 99 times out of 100 games I will find a weapon from the enemy team that I like to use. And I'm not for sure, but I think this might be where we start to take over the game, but I'm not for sure. I think this is where I go on my little streak, but anyways, then we have Danger Close, which Danger Close, I think in previous games was your grenades do more damage, but now in this game it gives you 2 primary, gives you 2 lethal equipment, so now you can have 2 grenades, 2 Semtexes, 2 C4s, which I like the fact that you get 2 C4s, but you have to waste you have to waste 2 to get 1 more, so that's gonna suck, because I think you should get 2. I mean, you miss with 1, you have nothing left. You don't even get anything back with Scavenger. I mean, if you got something back with Scavenger, that'd be pretty nice, but you don't. It's unfortunate, but, you know. And then we have Perk Greed. So, Perk Greed, basically, you get an extra perk, but you have to waste a wild card on that. So, let's say you want Ghost and Hardline, you're using 3 pick 10 slots on just perk 1. So, it sounds good, but, you know, now you may not be able to get a secondary weapon, which is kind of useless, but, or maybe, like a tactical grenade, or something, you know, you lose something, and that goes for all tiers. You have an option to get 2 of any of them, which, you know, at first, you know, we all thought you could get, like, all perks, and that was going to be super OP, but, no, it's not. You can only get 6, which you could pick the 2 best from each one, but, you know, in the end, what is it going to do? And this is coming to an end, so I'm going to finish off with Tactician. Gives you 2 tactical grenades, and that, you know, but I think they have to be different, so you can now have a stun and a shock charge, which I think is going to be pretty good. And actually, I don't think we win, now that I think about it. I totally thought we won. Sorry about that, guys. And note, wildcards take up one of your pick 10 slots, and you get 10. So, hope you liked it, and just leave a comment down below if you want a friend request from me. I will accept it. Just leave down your gamer tag down below, and be